Hey guys, Spidey09 here. I hope you're having a marvelous day. Have I got a treat for you? We've got the top 10 Marvel cards of 2021. We're talking about the single best cards released in this calendar year, either physical or e-pack release. Now, I've got to lay some of the ground rules down for this top 10 list. One of those being that just because a set was released physically in 2020 doesn't mean we're not going to count on this list because it probably came out with e-pack release in 2021. See, what Upper Deck does is they release physical cards and then months later release e-pack. And because of that, you're going to have some 2020 sets that are actually considered for this top 10 list because they were released on e-pack, Upper Deck's website, where you can buy and trade cards online. Well, without any further ado, let's jump into this top 10 Marvel cards list of 2021. We have a couple of honorable mentions here. We've got the Spider-Man Metal G, numbered out of 25 cards from the Marvel Masterpiece from the 2020 set. This is a wonderful card, made of metal, hand-numbered on the card with that Dave Palumbo artwork. And we also have the Wolverine Gold Planet Metal from the X-Men Metal Universe, numbered out of 15. And that's a really low number for a highly desirable character with wonderful artwork. Now, these two cards didn't make the top 10 list, but they definitely deserve consideration. Just so happened that both cards were metal, not intentional on my part. Kicking off our list at number 10 is Thanos Black Diamond Infinity Stones, numbered to 23. Now, the Black Diamond set is exquisite, it's high-end, and it's fun. And here you have Thanos. Was he right? I don't know. But he had Infinity Stones on his Infinity Gauntlet. So why not make a card made out of stones and put it in the card itself and make it a low number? So that made this card really desirable. In fact, we have a sale for $1,111 just to show the desirability of this card. So this is how we're going to kick off our top 10 list with Thanos Black Diamond Infinity Stones, numbered to 23. Coming in at number 9 is Ash Gonzalez himself. I wanted to be able to include a sketch card artist that I thought really nailed it this year for 2021, and I had to go with Ash Gonzalez. His artwork inside of the Black Diamond set was unbelievable and to me somewhat unparalleled. Now, if you don't know, sketch cards is art actually on a card that's then signed and put into a pack. And it's pack pulled original art and it's one of one. Just look at this beautiful work. I was able to have a few questions with Mr. Gonzalez, and he said that the Jubilee here on the left was his favorite card of the set. But for me, it's Spider-Man. All day Spider-Man. Love it. The Miles Morales, the Spider-Man here. I love the highlights on the suit. It's like, what if Spider-Man really was real life and he had to make his own suit? What would it look like? I love that effect here. This Spider-Gwen here is so beautiful with her hand whipping, but it's the ladies that he just seemed to really knock out of the park with their elegant faces. Such exquisite art that, in my opinion, exceeded even the exquisiteness of the Black Diamond set. So Ash Gonzalez is in at number 9 with his amazing sketch cards. Coming in at number 8 on our top 10 list is the Wolverine Tier 4 What If from Marvel Masterpiece 2020. Now, why is this card in our top 10? Well, it has a lot going for it. Not only is it a Marvel Masterpiece card, not only is it Wolverine, it is a short print. So when a card is in Tier 4 in a Marvel Masterpiece set, historically that means it is a really desirable card because of its low number short print. For those who want to complete master sets, you have to chase hard after these cards. Well, anytime you have a Tier 4 that is a top flight character, which people desire, such as Wolverine, you're going to have one of the top 10 cards of that year. So at number 8, we have the Wolverine Tier 4 from Marvel Masterpiece. Coming in at number 7 is Scarlett Johansson's Quad Diamond from Black Diamond, numbered to 5. The reason I chose this card was not only did it have a $2,100 sale, but ScarJo, because of the fate of Black Widow in the MCU, likely will not show up in these sets as much, I don't know, maybe if at all, once they're kind of done with the current Black Widow set release. But for me, I think people really jumped on this card because of its low number, the fact that ScarJo is very much a favorite inside of the collecting community, and her cards may not be popping anymore because of her fate in the MCU. Then you add diamonds that are actual real diamonds that were made in a factory, not in the earth, but real diamonds. You have the number 7 card on our list, the ScarJo Quad Diamond Black Diamond card, number 5. Coming in at number 6, we have Wolverine yet again. This time it's the Platinum Portrait from the X-Men Metal Universe set. Yes, Wolverine is very desirable, so it's not surprising that he shows up on this list more than once. Probably not the last time we're going to see him. But why is this card in at number 6? Well, you have a lot going on here. Not only do you have a metal card, but this is a Platinum Portrait, which connects to sports cards, which creates cross collectors for Marvel cards who love Wolverine and anything that's high quality as an insert, but also for the sports card guys who love something that is similar to the sports card world that they understand. When you have that, you have a $2,300 sale for a Wolverine. You have the number 6 card on our list, the Wolverine Platinum Portrait from the X-Men Metal Universe 2021. Coming in at number 5 is the Chris Hemsworth Black Diamond Triskelion Auto, number 5. Why is this card in our top 5? Well, autos are really popping now. More and more collectors are wanting to grab these MCU autos. But this card here, actually you could not pack pull it. You had to complete an e-pack achievement to be able to get one of these Triskelion number 5 autos. And based on the data that I've looked at, it appears to me that the Chris Hemsworth is the most desirable based on sales. I included the Tom Holland here because with the new Spider-Man movie coming out, I would not be surprised to see the Tom Holland kind of take the lead from the auto game standpoint in terms of what people want to own. But Tom is young. There's a lot more chance that he might, continue to create autograph cards. But let's get back to Chris Hemsworth. He is the number 5 card on this list. This is the Black Diamond Triskelion Auto, number 5. Coming in at number 4 is a card that is only numbered to 3. We're talking about the Angel Purely Periodic from the X-Men Metal Universe. Now, this card is interesting. And for all the cards that are on this list, this one at number 3, I think, has the highest probability of dropping down the list, where other cards may actually climb up the list. The Angel Purely Periodic this periodic set is new to the Marvel card collecting community. It is not a crossover insert of any kind, so it's got a bit of a gimmick to it. It matches the periodic table in terms of the number of these cards that are available, and the atomic value quote is how many of the cards that were made, with this Angel only having 3 of the cards made, which makes it really difficult to complete a set. If you're a set collector, which is why people went real hard after this Angel card being the lowest number of the purely periodic set, and you saw a sales price of $5,000 earlier this year. That came back down to earth to just slightly over $3,000. So this card, I think, will go down in its lore for sure and may continue to be considered a highly desirable card. It does make our number 3 on the list because of kind of the excitement and obviously the sales prices. It's got $2,000-$3,000 plus sales prices. However, it does have the chance of falling. But coming in at number 4 is a card that's numbered to 3, the Angel Purely Periodic. Coming in at number 3 on our list is the Spider-Man Metal Buyback, numbered to 10, from the X-Men Metal Universe. If you're sitting there, you're like, whoa, wait a minute, that's an old card, Justin. How can it be on the 2020 top 10 list? Well, you're right that it's old, but you're wrong in that it can't be on the list. Here's why. Upper Deck, when they were making the X-Men Metal Universe set, they went out to the marketplace and they purchased boxes and packs of X-Men Metal from 1995. They pulled out those cards, they stamped them, low numbered to 10, and then stamped them on the back with a buyback stamp, and then pack inserted them to make this card an insert chase card inside of the X-Men Metal Universe set. So you have a Spider-Man card from a, nostalgic, desirable set from metal plugged into an X-Men set. So what happens? Spider-Man fans go wild and they bid this card up to $1,780.77. And I am also aware that there have been some private sales that have supported that eBay sale. So this card, anytime you have Spider-Man number to 10, like a green PMG, well, green PMG number 10 is the highest Marvel sale of all time. So these X-Men buybacks won't get there because it's not a PMG, but they do say metal, and they are numbered to 10, and they are Spider-Man. And because of that, they make the top 10, coming in at number 3 on our list for the top 10 cards of 2021. Coming in at number 2, we have Wolverine again. This is the Wolverine High Series Green PMG, number to 10 from the X-Men Metal Universe, showing up really high on our list at number 2. And, what does this card have going for it? That it would actually be in the top 2 for 2021. Well, number 1, it's a PMG. Number 2, it's a metal card. Number 3, it's it's Wolverine in his classic yellow suit, slashing away at some Hellfire Club members. So this card hits all the points that you want to have in a green PMG. The thing that it's missing is that beautiful foiling that we're used to with PMGs. However, I do think over time that the marketplace will really react more to the fact that it says PMG than anything else that it says precious metal gem, and the fact that it's Wolverine and number to 10. Now, I have not seen a sale of this particular card, although if it was made available today, I think that it would top even the Angel purely periodic number to 3. And because of that, because it's Wolverine, because it's PMG, because of its desirability, it's coming in at number 2 on our top 10 list for 2021. All right, coming in at number 1 is Spider-Man. How could it have been any other character? No, I'm kidding. Yes, it's Spider-Man, but the reason this card is number 1 is because of everything that it has going for it. It is from the Marvel Masterpiece set, which is, to many collectors, the chief, the number 1 set in Marvel cards. It's original art. It's Spider-Man, and it's a red Spectrum, which is special for Marvel cards, and it is a 1 of 1. Let me say that again. There's only one of these. There's only one red Spectrum. So this puts it in that same rarefied air as the 1 of 1 gold PMGs. And red Spectrums are super hot. People love them. This card has color matching because you have the red suit of the Spider-Man and you have the red kind of foiling of the Spectrum that really makes this that card, because it's not gold, it's not purple, it's not orange. It is the 1 of 1 red. I believe this card was made available, and I believe it sold for a tremendous amount of money. I cannot confirm that right here, so I'm not going to put that out there. But I do think this card is in someone's collection and no longer in a pack. If you know otherwise, please comment down below. Whoever pulled this card, they pulled the golden ticket. They pulled the Willy Wonka, well, actually better than the Willy Wonka golden ticket, because there were more than one of those, but there was only one red Spectrum Spider-Man from Marvel Masterpiece 2020, and that's why it is number 1 on our list. In fact, when I got ready to make this list, I said, okay, number 1 is Spider-Man red Spectrum. Where does everybody else fall? And so it was that easy to determine the number 1 card of the year for 2021. So tell me about it. Do you guys agree? Do you think that this list is indicative of the best cards of 2021? How was my order? Do you disagree? Do you think I missed anybody? Which cards would you have left off the list if you were making a top 10 list? In fact, drop your top 10 list below. I'd love to see it. Help me understand what your list is, who your favorite cards were of the year. Anyhow, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this. I've had a lot of fun making this list. If you haven't done so already, do me a favor, hit that like button, press subscribe for more Marvel trading card content. I really enjoy putting this out here and getting to know each one of you in the community. If you have any questions, you can hit me up on Instagram at SpideyJoe09. And I hope you all have a marvelous day. Hey guys, thank you for watching this episode of SpideyJoe09. If you haven't already, subscribe. I really do appreciate it. And remember, we're doing a 3,000 subscriber giveaway where we're going to give away a HasLab Sentinel. That's right, when we hit 3,000 subscribers, I'm going to give away a HasLab Sentinel. So if you haven't, subscribe. You got nothing to lose. Actually, you got something to gain. More Marvel content, Marvel trading card, Marvel Legends, Marvel comic books, and we're going to have a good time. Hope you all have a marvelous day.